Niggas ain't had no business hitting on my phone, telling me to come hop on this damn verse. I met this girl from the shop, she ever fall in love again, I make sure she a friend first. I beat the track like Muhammad, I knock this verse out and stand over my nose with my hand.
Man, oh man, Juice. Cut that, run it back. Juice boxes, man. We back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? How to not peak in high school. Granted, I'm long out of high school. I'm 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Been out of high school, but it's 2024. 29. I've been out of high school for 5 years. Come on, man. But we ball.
High school, man. Ain't really too much to say about it that hasn't really been said already. In fact, you're probably gonna get recommended about 5 videos about high school after this one. I done seen videos about before high school, during high school, the teachers in high school, smoking in high school, getting high in high school. All entertaining content, by the way. But one really important factor of the high school experience that I feel like I don't see people talk about is what happens after it. And the short answer is a lot of people are gonna fall off. Like a lot. Like you might fall off. But luckily for you, you clicked on this video. So today we're gonna be going over how not to peak in high school. But obviously before that, we're gonna have to establish what the term peak in high school means. And to put it in a way most people can understand, it essentially means that high school was the highlight of your life. Yes, I know, scary thought. But this is and is going to be the reality for a lot of people. That girl that you were simping over for 2 years gets pregnant, and the father's only skills on his resume is in the bedroom. Then you realize, damn, her dodging me was actually me dodging a bullet. The 6'2" hook shot.
Bruh, I don't think y'all understand how many people I went to school with who got families now, who are married now. I'm like, yo, I grew up with y'all. I knew y'all since elementary. You got a family? You married? You got a house? Shout out to y'all, though. Shout out to y'all.
Prospect centers that thought they were nice go to college and realize, damn, I actually have to play people that are actually good. And then they realize the NBA dodged the bullet. And it's really easy to identify these types of people, guys. Y'all ever just met someone and they're telling you about themselves? Like, they'll say things like, nah, bro, like, word to back then in high school, all the bitches on my like, them bitches could not get enough of me, bro. I was really that nigga, like, niggas was not fucking with me. And things like, word to, I was beating like mad bitches up in high school, like, no one was really tweaking with me. All them niggas was on my that whole shit in a frenzy. Wait. I asked you to tell me stuff about yourself. Like, about now. What you mean, though? Like, I am telling you about myself. Like what you want to know in specific? I don't know. Maybe we can start with, like, your fucking name, where you work at, something you have done maybe recently. And it's not even the fact that you're talking about your high school experience, because that's always going to be a topic of discussion no matter how you look at it. But if I asked you about things that are going on in your life and you're pulling things from 3 years ago out of your ass, I'm led to believe that you just don't got anything going on. And 9 times out of 10, this is the case with these types of people. Oh, fuck, we're like 2 minutes into the video and I haven't said shit yet. Let's go. The first thing is be yourself and don't worry. Oh, fuck, we're like 2 minutes into the video and I haven't said shit yet. Let's go. First thing is be yourself and don't worry about external opinions. And yes, this is for my fellow weird people, I got you. You're going to be tempted during certain parts of high school to drop or even hide the fact that you do certain things that you're into because it's either not going to be popular or you feel like people are going to judge you for it. And I'm here to tell you guys straight up, fuck that. For one, what type of person has the time to judge you about something that you're into that has absolutely nothing to do with them?
It's facts, bro. It's facts, bro. Who cares what you like? Because at the end of the day, guess what? They probably going home and doing the same thing. They just keeping it on the low. Everybody got that one thing that they just like, that if you told somebody else, everybody, and don't let nobody tell you differently. It's cap. If they tell you nah, they capping. Promise you. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't like something or pick on you for what you like. That's you. Word from Juice.
A bum. Do not take slander from anyone who either isn't where you want to be or anyone who doesn't have the potential to get to where you want to be. A lot of these thoughts are only things because there's people around to potentially have something to say about it. When we went into quarantine 3 years ago, all the popular kids was the ones sitting inside depressed talking about some damn son. Like, it's mad odd being inside, bro. Like, I'm mad bored. Us nerds was chilling. I already spend 20 hours of the day on the game. I already don't want to go to school and want to sit home all day and catch up on Bunny Girl Senpai. Now you're telling me I get to sit home and do that all day? I'm built for that shit. And with that, what did we see? Nerd culture started to become cool. Everyone wanted to start streaming and making YouTube videos. Anime became mainstream. In the 2000s and early 2010s, walking into school as an anime fan sometimes felt like doing the backpack challenge. Now everyone loves it. And don't get it twisted, guys. I'm very happy that there's finally mainstream attention being brought to a lot of these things. But the point is, don't get too caught up in other people's opinions. They'd probably like this shit that you're into too if they didn't spend all their time worrying about what other people thought about them. So, really, why should you?
I just said it.
Second thing, mind your business. Trust me, I'm just as entertained about Pookie and Tim Tim getting it on in the bathroom over the last slice of pizza as you are. And honestly, if you could avoid even being in the premises of a fight like that, just do that. But if you can't, cause honestly, who don't like to see a good fight? Then just stay out of the politics, bro. Don't pick favorites, don't be talking about anyone behind their back, and understand that if people go to you to talk about other people behind their back and you don't know them like that, don't think that you're any more special than anyone else.
Facts, bro. Be careful. Facts. This is definitely facts. When I was in high school, I literally just floated. I literally floated through high school. Was I popular? Nah, I wasn't. But I knew everybody, but I wasn't popular. I kind of just floated, and I didn't really get into it with nobody. You know, I was chilling. As long as you go with the flow of life, you're good. Go with the flow of life, man, and nobody can say or do nothing to you, man. Just chill, and don't mess with the wrong person. Don't get into it with the wrong crowd, and you good.
Will do the same thing to you. And you're just not safe in general. Never know when just talking a little bit too much will get you put in a box by a kid who needed extra time in high school. And even worse than getting beat up, no one likes someone that's constantly in other people's faces talking about everyone's business. By the end of high school, you will have no friends. Leading us into the next thing, friends. There's a few things that I want to go over when it comes to friends, so buckle up, guys. Y'all ever see that meme where it's like freshman year, you have so many friends, and then by the end of senior year, you just have like maybe 1, 2, sometimes people even don't have friends? Contrary to popular belief, it actually doesn't have to be like that. As high school went on for me, my friend group only expanded. Everyone knows that in high school, there's an obvious social hierarchy. You either subscribe to it, or you say fuck that shit. And I learned this very early on. The criteria for a friendship should start at, but not be limited to, do you guys mess with each other? Too many people see it as, oh, we're both popular, so we have to be friends. Or, oh, we're both pretty, so we have to be friends. And the worst kind is, oh shit, you hate that nigga too? Nah, fuck with you. Fuck that nigga. Like, come on. Y'all really expect friendships that derive from hate and external factors are going to thrive? Like, sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, why am I friends with this person? And then ask yourself again, why are we still friends? If the answer is anything other than I enjoy their company, you should definitely rethink that friendship. I do believe that the strongest bonds are ones that happen naturally. Let's even take this a step further. Ever notice that the strongest friendships often start off with the two parties not liking each other? Y'all had no reason to like each other and yet y'all still ended up becoming friends. That is definitely a natural connection. And granted, I'm not saying don't talk to people, rather understand your place with people. There is a difference between someone happening to come into your life because y'all share the same life circumstances and saying, you know what, we share the same life circumstances, so we should definitely be friends. That is not always.
This is facts too, man. That person that you probably frying up, or that person that you just don't talk to, is probably in a couple years gonna be your closest friend. I had somebody that I used to ride the bus with in high school. Everybody used to make fun of him. Was I part of that group? Nah, but I was there. I was just on the bus. I was just there witnessing it. But we was never like cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward to now, we like this. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. So you could have, it's different between knowing everybody and just having your couple solid guys or girls. You know what I'm saying? So keep a nice, you can be friends with everybody, but really pick your solid homies. Pick your solid homies, man.
Is the case. Also, develop a home base when it comes to friends. If you guys don't know what I mean about this, let me give you an example. Y'all know that dude that's just cool with everybody? And I don't mean like just cordial with everyone, like every girl is his bestie, the kids on the basketball team are his brothers, the kids in the anime club are also his friends, the two cousins beefing over gang politics are both his best friends. Basically, this dude is just a people pleaser. He hates the idea of anyone not being cool with him, and so he feels the need to friend every single person up. I'm not saying it's an issue to be cool with everybody, but if everyone is your brother and you're taking that risk, then who's really your brother that you're taking a risk for? Now guess what? School's over, life goes on, and the only criteria to be your friend was that you were around a bunch of people every day. So now you're not around a bunch of people every day, and so no one talks to you because you were in every single friend group's face. So their immediate thing to do in this situation is to call everyone that he used to quote-unquote mess with a fake person. And no, they are not fake. If everyone is your quote-unquote brother and sister, nobody is. Your title holds no weight because you're willing to give it to anybody. And I feel bad for some people like this because honestly, it's not their fault. Some people just have a thing about them where they just naturally draw attention. Whether that's just because they're a likable person, maybe they get money, maybe they're just objectively attractive. I like to call these people pieces of shit. Just hear me out. Feces doesn't do anything. It's not talented. It doesn't smell that good. It just came out and is what it is. But yet, all the flies want a piece of shit. It's like a bargain sale. The piece of shit comes out and the flies just want to swarm and they just can't get enough of the piece of shit. And the piece of shit doesn't even know why. And it's just, it probably wasn't the best analogy, but you guys get the point. And so many people gravitate towards them to the point where they don't understand who's with them because of them and who's with them because of external factors. Please do not let any of that get to your head, guys. Have grounded, consistent people in your corner and move accordingly. Don't be around a bunch of people just because. Make your presence worth something. Don't treat people like you're better than them. No one likes a crest cousin's ass bitch. High school is not forever, guys. You might have it now, but as we all know, time is an illusion. Certain circumstances played in your favor, and right now you are doing great. But after high school, the only valuable value is value that you created and you earned. No one's going to be glazing you because it's the popular thing to do anymore. And this goes for the lame people too. If you are in high school, there's going to be at least one scenario where your name is going to raise on that Diary of a Wimpy Kid popularity list. Maybe you won a fight, or maybe your Caribbean mother let you grow your hair out and stop getting the bean for once. Regardless of the situation, people are going to give you attention that you probably never got before. And enjoy it, my man. You did your thing. Like, you definitely probably deserve what you got. But when all that clout and popularity comes, don't switch up on your day ones, bro. That's lame as hell.
I'm telling you, bro. I had that experience. It was freshman and sophomore year, bro. I had the braces. This was back when the high tops and the colored tips of the hair was popping. So I had the high top with the blonde tips, and I had braces. I had to wear, this was before contacts too. I was wearing glasses. I had a little bit, it was rough. it was rough. Next thing you know, that summer before junior year, got the braces off. Turned this to I turned the fade to or the high top fade, a juice box to a cutty or a cruddy, and I got contacts. I came back with a vengeance. Did I move up? I guess you could say that. Moved up. You know what I'm saying? But I still got the day ones. I'm still with day ones right now, man. So you know what I'm saying.
Don't start moving in a way that you wouldn't have moved before. Be humble. What you had before is what's going to be thereafter. But also, you never know who's going to be in what position when. Treat everyone with respect in the way that you would want to be treated. Because you might just end up at Starbucks one day making their refresher. And me personally, I'm a petty dude. I might just order the most complicated drink on that secret menu and then tell you to do it over. And finally, guys, don't be afraid to start planning your life now. 4 years is not that long, guys. Quarantine was 3 years ago. I can't even believe that myself. Don't shape the rest of your life around 4 years that, in the grand scheme of things, don't matter. None of these people you're trying to impress will be around, and statistically speaking, most of them won't be successful. Their opinions do not matter. And this is why most people peak in high school, guys. They invest their time, their money, their personality, their resources into a 4-year experience that, while important, is not everything. Like, none of this matters. When people go out of their way to try to make high school this beautiful, perfect experience that was the best times of their life, I get the mentality, but that sets the bar for the rest of your life pretty high. Which also wasn't an issue, but you spent 4 years worrying about what other people thought about you, and now your growth is stunted. All that growing you should have been doing in high school, you're gonna have to do in your adult years, which is fine because you're still young, but to go from perfect high school where you just feel so euphoric and every day is a movie, to now having no choice but for life to force you to work on yourself, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow. So if you guys are still in high school, please make sure you do not have to swallow that pill. Life only gets better after high school, guys. Take it from me. And if you feel like you fall under that category where maybe you did peak in high school, it's definitely not too late to make a change. Or maybe it is, honestly. I felt like I had to say some type of uplifting shit at the end of this video. This is pretty goddamn depressing if I'm being honest. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. And peace.
Hey, man, he was spitting, man, this whole video. Remember, when in high school, it don't matter who you talk to who you want to talk to, but also give that person a chance that you never thought. Y'all could click. Y'all could easily click. He was spitting about your future, get your future right, and you know, all that, you know, and don't care. Don't do stuff to fit in. Don't do stuff to fit in, because I promise you, that group of people you try to fit in with, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because I promise you, fresh out of high school, they going to be fresh in jail. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, I promise you. But hey, man, that's going to wrap this video, man. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, post notice. We on the road to 500 and juice boxes. Until the next video, I'm out. Peace.